Jennifer here, back with another edition of TV Talk. It's Saturday, and that means it's Touched by an Angel Day. And this week's episode was Redeeming Love. Monica comes to the aid of a seriously troubled crack addict. Through God, they save her baby and help her find the path to recovery. Okay, things I liked about this episode. Much like with any Touched by an Angel episode, I absolutely loved this episode. You would actually be very hard-pressed to find a Touched by an Angel episode that I didn't like. I think there's only like 2 or 3 that I've done reviews on so far that I haven't liked. This episode really touches on, particularly during the time that this episode was made, that was very important, and it's still kind of very important now, and it's things that people within this situation need to understand and know, and that is how to deal with someone who is addicted to basically anything, not necessarily hardcore drugs. They just use hardcore drugs, namely heroin or crack, in this episode. But any kind of drug, or even alcohol, or even something like gambling or something like that. It shows the steps, and I believe that the steps that the girl's parents were given, the advice they were given to help herself, is true with anybody who has an addiction, and a very strong addiction. And I really feel that this episode really touched on that, and really showed people who are in the situation where they have a loved one who has a serious addiction, it is dragging them down, and they need help, to show them how to help them. It also showed people who were in that situation, on the flip side of that situation, they were the one in that situation, they were the addict, how they can help themselves. And I felt that this was a very powerful episode, it was a very good episode, and it touched on stuff that was very, very important. Another thing I absolutely loved is I loved the song that was sung near the end of the episode. I hope I'm not giving away too much. I believe it was Redeeming Love. I don't know a lot of church songs, but it was just so beautiful and so wonderful. And you see Andrew and Monica both there trying to help this woman, and you see like these ghostly images of other people in white, which are, of course, are angels, and they're the angels from the choir, and they're gathered around, they're singing in this beautiful heavenly glow. And I hope I'm not giving away too much, but I absolutely that was probably my favorite scene in the whole episode. Okay, things I didn't like about this episode. There wasn't really a lot I didn't like about this episode. Granted, I was uncomfortable with the drug addict angle, but when you realize what this episode is trying to do, I can kind of look past that and be like, okay, this is what they're trying to do. This is their mission in this episode. This is the message that the writers and whatnot are trying to get across. So I was able to, once I figured that out, be like, okay, I'm not comfortable with this. I don't feel this is something that should be shown on TV, but I get what they're trying to do with it. And I was okay with it after that. Okay, feel free to leave your comments and questions in the comment section. I do love to read those. Please like and share this video if you're watching on Facebook, or like and subscribe if you haven't already, if you're watching on YouTube. And feel free to follow me on Wattpad, Tumblr, Instagram, and Twitter. I do have my name for those 4 sites right there on the screen, as well as the pictures I use for the icons. Please note that all pictures seen in this video belong to their respective artists. I own absolutely nothing. And the links for the 4 sites I mentioned will be in the description section, if that helps you find me any easier on those sites. Sorry if I'm being a little scatterbrained. Okay, quick reminder on my comment rules. feel free to check out my other videos. Okay, a couple of things I'd like to touch on before I sign off. First off, YouTube subscribers. Any of my videos that cannot be found on YouTube are on my Facebook page. The link will be in the description section. Facebook friends. Any of my videos that cannot be found on Facebook are on my YouTube channel. The link will be in the description section. And for all of you out there, if you have not already, feel free to check out my Facebook group, Fanfic Corner. The link will be in the description section. Okay, finally, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. will be put on hold, and Knights of the Zodiac, or not Knights of the DreamWorks Dragons, will be coming to an end relatively soon, and within the next 4 to 5 months for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and 5 to 6 months for Knights of the Zodiac, why do I keep wanting to say Knights? 5 to 6 months for DreamWorks Dragons, and that means that there will be an opening for Friday and Sunday for a new TV Talk series, and that also means that you guys get to vote and tell me which shows you'd like me to do for each day. Your choices are, for Friday, My Little Pony, King of the Hill, Knights of the Zodiac, and Wolf's Rain. For Sunday, Horseland, Outlaw Star, Dot Hack Sign, and Inuyasha. Voting is very simple. All you have to do is write down a positive comment on one of the 4 shows listed for each day, and or like or love a positive comment on one of the 4 shows listed. You do not need to say what day. I will know based on the title of the show, and whichever one gets the most votes will be the one I'll do a video on for that particular day. Please keep in mind that negative comments and dislikes do not count as votes. If Knights of the Zodiac is selected, because it is so short-lived, rather than have you guys vote all the way through that particular TV Talk series, once I come to the end of it, I will just move on to the show that had the second highest votes. If My Little Ponies is selected for Friday, I will be doing Generation 1 and Friendship is Magic. Voting will be until December 11th for Friday and January 3rd for Sunday. So, but I will give you guys an update if I need to change this. You may vote as many times as you wish, but please keep in mind that in the event of a tie or absolutely no votes, I do have the final say. So far, we have 1 vote for My Little Pony for Friday and 1 vote for Horseland for Sunday. However, you guys do have 4 to 5 months for Friday and 5 to 6 months for Sunday, so be sure to get your votes in and make your voices known. As always, thank you for watching, and have a very nice day.